Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Poetry Olympics 2022. We're looking to create the top 20 so we can put together an anthology of poetry of your choosing. So, another three, and this is Heat 15. Please put the number of the one that you like best in the messages. So, the first one is by Thomas Lovell Beddoes, and it's called Dream Peddlery. If there were dreams to sell, what would you buy? Some cost a passing bell, some a light sigh that shakes from life's fresh crown, only a rose leaf down. If there were dreams to sell, merry and sad to tell, and the crier rang the bell, what would you buy? A cottage lone and still, with bowers nigh, shadowy my woes to still until I die. Such pearl from life's fresh crown, fain would I shake me down. Were dreams to have at will, this would best heal my ill, this would I buy. But there were dreams to sell, ill didst thou buy. Life is a dream, they tell, waking to die. Dreaming a dream to prize is wishing ghosts to rise. And if I had the spell to call the buried, well, which one would I? If there are ghosts to raise, what shall I call out of hell's murky haze? Heaven's blue pole, raise my loved long lost boy to lead me to his joy. There are no ghosts to raise, out of death lead no ways, vain is the call. Know'st thou not ghosts to sue? No love thou hast, else lie as I will do, and breathe thy last. So out of life's fresh crown, fall like a rose leaf down. Thus are the ghosts to woo, thus are all dreams made true, ever to last. And this is number 2 by Thomas Bracken, and this is called Not Understood. Not understood. We move along asunder. Our paths grow wider as the seasons creep. Along the years we marvel and we wonder why life is life, and then we fall asleep. Not understood. Not understood. We gather false impressions and hug them closer as the years go by, till virtues often seem to us transgressions, and thus men rise and fall and live and die. Not understood. Not understood. Poor souls with stunted vision oft measure giants by their narrow gauge. The poisoned shafts of falsehood and derision are oft impelled against those who would mould the age. Not understood. Not understanding the secret springs of action which lie beneath the surface and the show are disregarded with self-satisfaction. We judge our neighbour and they often go. Not understood. Not understood how trifles often change us. The thoughtless sentence or the fancied slight destroys long years of friendship and estranges, and on our souls there falls a freezing blight. Not understood. Not understood how many breasts are aching for lack of sympathy. Day to day, how many cheerless, lonely hearts are breaking. How many noble sprints pass away. Not understood. O God, that men would see a little clearer, or judge less harshly where they cannot see. O God, that men would draw a little nearer to one another, they'd be nearer thee and understood. Finally, in this heat, number 3, by Mary Dale Brine, Somebody's Mother. The woman was old and ragged and grey, and bent with the chill of the winter's day. The street was wet with a recent snow, and the woman's feet were aged and slow. She stood at the crossing and waited long, uncared for, amid the throng of human beings who passed her by, nor heeded the glance of her anxious eye. Down the street with laughter and shout, glad in the freedom of school let out, came the boys like a flock of sheep, hailing the snow pile white and deep. Past the woman so old and grey hastened the children on their way. nor offered a helping hand to her, so meek, so timid, afraid to stir, lest the carriage wheels or the horse's feet should crowd her down in the slippery street. At last came one of the merry troop, the gayest laddie of all the group. He paused beside her and whispered low, "I'll help you cross if you wish to go." Her aged hand on his strong young arm she placed, and so without hurt or harm he guided the trembling feet along, proud that his own were firm and strong. Then back again to his friends he went, his young heart happy and well content. She's somebody's mother, boys, you know, for all she's aged and poor and slow. And I hope some fellow will lend a hand to help my mother, you understand, if ever she's poor and old and grey, when her own dear boy is far away. And somebody's mother bowed low her head in her home that night, and the prayer she said was, "God be kind to the noble boy, who's somebody's son and pride and joy." Okay, so please put your choice 1, 2, or 3 in the messages, and we'll put together this anthology of favourite poems. Chin up, everyone.